on TVC News.
There is always more to a story than the screaming headline. The part of a story that is not told casts a shadow. It's like the part of an object that is not.
We're glad to have you back. It's time to review trading at the Nigerian Exchange Limited. And joining me to do this is the market analyst, Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo. The market is ending this week in green. Mr. Fakayejo, what is your assessment of market performance this week? Of course, it's been, as usual, flip-flop, but I think it's been more of green.
Yes, this week has been good. Unless we are seeing rising volume of transactions traded. Today, about 339 million units and over a value of 7 billion. And the market has remained resilient in spite of the here and there happenings within the country. And it will remain resilient. The only thing that can change things is the continuous threat to peace within the country because of the economic situation. And the government will need to do a lot to stem that so that things don't escalate. For the market, I think the market is still in a very good state. We saw the likes of Nestle and flour mills in the consumer goods sector today lifting the market along with FBN Holdings. And I think with that, we're going to see much more positive trend. And I think the market definitely will, for the month of September, if the peace in the country is not threatened, I say that again, because if it's not threatened, we'll definitely see the market crossing the Osha index cross the line of 100,000 basis points again.
So moving on, do you think that we would stay in this green for more time? What are you thinking?
Yes, I believe we definitely will because we've seen the bad times already, and the figures of a lot of quoted companies look good. And I believe the only thing that can happen now is an upward swing for the market. That is, if the peace in the country is not threatened.
All right.
So if you take that out, then the market is good.
All right, then I must thank you so much for your time, Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome.
Asian shares rebounded today, tracking a tech-driven rally on Wall Street, while the dollar held onto gains after U.S. core inflation surprised slightly on the upside and dashed hopes of a large rate cut by Federal Reserves by next week. Europe is set for solid gains ahead of ECB risk events with Eurostock 50 futures jumping 1.3% and FTSE futures gaining 1.1%. Nasdaq futures also turned higher, last up 0.3%. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside Japan rallied 1.5%. The Nikkei jumped 3.3%, helped by a weaker yuan, which pulled back from its 2024 high of 140.7 per dollar. Regional tech-heavy shore markets followed suit, with Taiwan adding 2.8%, South Korea gaining 1.7%. China's shares market was subdued, while Hong Kong Hang Seng moved 1.2% higher. A historic memorandum of understanding has been signed to build a $1 billion green hydrogen industrial park in Spain to help the European country clean energy transition while furthering China's ambition to dominate the industry. The signing took place during the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez's visit to Shanghai as Envision Energy Co., a Chinese green tech firm, planned to develop green hydrogen industrial park as part of European nations' efforts at achieving green energy targets. The firm, which is the world's second largest wind turbine supplier, will partner with the Spanish government and local industrial and financial bodies to build the facility. The park, when completed, will produce electrolyzers, machines that strip hydrogen from water using electricity, and will be powered by solar, wind, and biomass energy.
In a time when the world is rapidly evolving, agreements like the one that we've just signed with Envision provide the momentum we need to forge ahead a transformative chapter in Spain's industry history.
It's going to be the new engine for the green oil. So that is going to bring down the cost of new oil, the green hydrogen, below fossil oil.
Boeing faces a massive strike action as union workers of U.S. West Coast factory vote on a contract that includes 25% pay increases over 4 years. This is piling pressure, on the new plane maker CEO, Mr. Michael Ortberg, as he wrestles with chronic production delays and mounting debt after a door panel blew off near new 737 MAX jet in mid-air in January. The proposed deal, includes a general wage increase of 25%, a $3,000 signing bonus, and a pledge to build Boeing's next commercial jets in the Seattle area. About 30,000 workers who produce Boeing 737 MAX, 767, and 777 jets in the Seattle and Portland areas will vote on their first full contract in 16 years. A Swiss multinational holding healthcare company, Roach shares fell after an early-stage obesity candidate that carries high market hopes was linked to high rates of temporary side effects in initial test phase of humans. Roach shares were down 4% after the company presented details of the trial. A brief summary of the study's success in July had boosted the Swiss drug maker share price, according to the presentation at a meeting. The European Association of Study of Diabetes in Madrid. All 25 trial participants experienced mild or moderate side effects or adverse events in industry parlance, including those that only received an ineffective placebo. Analysts at Barclays and Jefferies described the number of adverse events as high, reflecting similar data on another experimental weight loss drug in Roach early pipeline. Roach responded that the headline result, 6.1% weight loss over 4 weeks, was based on just 6 patients, underscoring the uncertainty of the development project. Crude oil prices rose more than 1% today, extending a rebound spurred by concerns over Hurricane Francine's impact on U.S. output. Though a gloomy demand outlook capped gains, U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to sell at $68.06 with an uptick of 1.1%. Brent also experienced an upward margin of 1.08% to sell at $71.37 per barrel. Bonnie Light fell to sell at $78.62 with a downward price margin of 2.84%. And for the OPEC basket, dealers are offering $71.41 with a decline of 1.14%. That's our show. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Get busy and always make some cash. I'll see ya.